Asinine Radio. This is the weekly music podcast where every week we get into a different band, different artist, and we break down one of their records. We get into the music, lyrics, how it was made, and everything in between. My name is Tyler, and way out there, hundreds of miles away, is Jeff. While you're listening, go to Spotify, Apple Podcasts, give us 5 stars. If you're watching on YouTube, smash that subscribe button. That's what the kids say. So that's all I have for the boring intro. Let's get into this. What are we doing this week, Jeff? Go.
We're doing the Charli XCX's album, Brat, and the remix, Brat.
So yeah, we're going to get into bangers, stinkers from this record. We're going to get into our origin story and things like that. So yeah, let's get into this origin story with Charli XCX. What do you got? Go.
This was so Crash, I think, came out while I was working at another record store. Yeah, and like that cover, yeah, it did come out while I was working there, and that cover's very, very provocative. She's in like a bikini on top of a car. And I remember the record store owner that I used to work for, like mentioned it, and like, okay, it's meant to be looked at, right? That's what record covers are for. But it was kind of in a weird way. I don't know. So anyway, I listened to it, and I was like, this is kind of like cool. Like I get it. It's just not really my thing. And then I kind of just like poo-pooed it away, and for I don't know, better, because I didn't really like Crash all that much. But then we got more of her records in. People liked it a lot. And then the other one, How I'm Feeling Now, was she's on the bed with her underwears on. And that was a big seller for us. And so I listened to that one. Oh, yeah, this is fucking really good. And then fast forward to like when Brat came out. And when Brat dropped, that was my album of the year until 2024. And that one blew my fucking mind. But it was all because of my boss at the other record store that I worked at made an awkward kind of comment, like in a very like buddy way, like a comment like we would make to each other, not like a boss would make to their not superior, inferior employee. You got to
know your boundaries. And
he was pretty notorious for doing that, saying things. I was kind of like, I don't know, man. I don't think we should be joking like this. It's kind of weird, and like I don't really know you that well. Like you're just a guy that like signs my paychecks, and that's it.
Yeah.
But that's what did it, and it just ever since it just always stuck with me. And whatever she did in the news or whatever, I would listen to or watch or whatever, just because she was always associated with just kind of like this gross comment that he made from Crash. Yeah, I don't know. That was it.
I get it. I get why you. Yeah, I get it. All right, so my origin story. I originally heard Boom Clap when it came out. I never knew it was Charli XCX until. Honestly, until I got into her earlier this year. I didn't realize that was actually her way back when. And come to find out, I've heard a lot of her music over the years, but
she'd been writing music for so long.
I know. And I'd never, it's not that I disliked the songs that she was on or the songs that she wrote. It never made me want to go listen to more of it. But then you said, just go listen to Brat. This is like maybe 8 or 9 months ago. They're like, after we talked about you, it was like your number one record of the year or whatever. You're like, just go listen to it. It's really fucking good. Fine, whatever. And I did.
Yeah,
fucking blown away.
That so much.
Blown away by Brat. Literally, I listened to it. No, listen to me. I listened to it that morning while I was working, and then in that afternoon, I went to the record store and bought it on vinyl. That same fucking day, I went out of my way to go to the record store that day to go buy it on vinyl.
It's too good, dude.
Because I was just
fucking good.
I didn't even call beforehand to see if they had it. I'm just like, they gotta have it. Come on, they gotta have Brat.
Yeah, it's everywhere.
And sure as shit, yeah, they did.
Where'd you go?
I got that.
White Rabbit.
White Rabbit. Yeah.
Oh yeah, he has it.
Yeah, so he has a lot of Charli records at that store, or they have a lot of Charli records at that store. But yeah, that's my origin story. Is it really wasn't until less than a year ago where I really started to get into her music. And fucking man, Brat is so good.
So good.
It's so fucking good. That's my first impression. Like it's an incredible pop record. One of the best pop records. I don't want to say of all time, but top 10 best pop records ever. I think Brat is.
Because it does something very, very specific. And as we alluded to on the rankings episode, Charli has come from a long line of genres. She initially started out because she wanted to be a rapper, but then she put out 14, and 14's this very like indie kind of emo pop punk thing. But the opening track is an aggressive like dance pop song. But she still wanted to be a rapper. And one of the early things she did was with Danny Brown, who's like experimental like through and through. maybe one of the most experimental rappers of all time. But like, still, she wanted to be a rapper, and then she slowly kind of transitioned out of the kind of, I don't know, rock-driven world and into like the dance world. Or no, let's do pop first, the pop world. And like nothing was really working. Like just like no one's picking up what you're putting down yet. And it wasn't really until like later on, like after a lot of mixtapes where she started writing a lot more for other people, the Icona Pop, which I think is still her biggest song. Like the song she wrote for someone else.
That's a good song.
I mean, that's a banger fucking through and through.
Isn't that also like the Kesha thing? Like Kesha's, she's very popular, but I mean, honestly, her
Timber?
biggest hits are songs she wrote. That's a good song. Not
fucking
top 10 for her.
shit, that's so stupid you say that.
But my point is, Kesha's most popular songs are songs she wrote for other people.
Yeah.
Not her own songs. But her own songs are great.
Yeah.
But just,
Yeah, same. Like Charli just, she I don't want to say like she kept trying different genres until she found what worked. I think it's more, I asked you like, why did we make fun of MGK but not Charli? I think it's because like MGK is like, fuck man, I suck at this, therefore I will do this. Fuck, I suck at this, therefore I will do this. Charli's more like, I think she's always wanted to be Brat, but she just didn't know how to get there at the time. She thought she could get there via, hip hop, like Danny Brown kind of thing. She thought she could get there via like Sucker, kind of like that pop punk thing. But then she realized that she could just get there just writing good fucking bedroom pop songs. And like, wow, I'm actually really, really good at this. And then Brat takes it and just like turns it up to the 11th degree. Like, this is fucking wild. This is just what we want. Dumb it down, right? Keep it simple, stupid. Write stupid EDM dance songs from the 2010s. Write stuff that we enjoyed listening to. Like when we got out of college.
That still resonates to this day.
Like, yeah, there's fucking massive fucking raves that still go on to this day. Fucking, what's the big one in Vegas? EDC still goes on, and they play a lot of music like this. Yeah, a lot of the old heads want to see Tiesto and stuff, but like most of it's just like this music is just dumb pop music that's done to EDM beats. That's all we want, dude. Don't try and overthink it. Don't try and church it up. Just make it fun, make it catchy, and just keep the beat going. That's all.
That's what you want. Yeah,
that's
what you want. It doesn't have to be super deep.
And it's definitely easier said than done.
Deep, but
it's definitely easier said than done. But she did it.
She fucking nailed it.
She fucking did it
with this album. She fucking nailed it. So there's 15 songs, not including the bonus songs, which we can talk about as well because there's some fucking. I mean, every song. Yeah, all songs are good. But so how many bangers do you have? How many stinkers do you have? What do you got?
I think they're all like degrees of bangers because, again, I listed them 1 through what I think it's 15 songs plus 3 bonus songs. Yeah, so I put them all down, and then underneath in the same notes, I subcategorize it with the remix version. A little bit about that. So there's just too many fucking songs. I'm not gonna do 1B. This is my 35B. Like, that's silly. So they're all degrees of bangers. I will say though, they're not all bangers. Like, one of my least favorite songs is Rewind.
Really, that's crazy. That's like a
one of the most
banger for me.
That's like one of the most boring songs on this record.
No way. That's my.
It doesn't do anything. It doesn't go anywhere. Nothing happens. And I know that's okay. That's fine. It just like nothing really. It doesn't really like nothing happens. In the part where we get to like the kind of cool thing where it kind of like gets a little bit more deep and a little bit more aggressive. Nope. Back to Rewind. It's like, okay, that's whatever. But that's not the worst song on the record.
Okay.
The worst song on the record is the one. The worst song on the record is by far the only stinker. I think she's one of the few stinkers she's ever done is the song she did with the 1975.
Wait, which song is that? Oh, that's not one of the bonus songs.
Right? It was one of the remix songs. Yeah.
Oh, the remix songs. Okay. So I didn't rank the remix songs.
I didn't rank.
I don't really
either.
have that many. Yeah, but I don't have many notes for the remix stuff.
I might say something stupid. The remix version features the 1975.
Okay.
Which, like, holy fuck, man, that is just like the most boring indie band like of all fucking time. Good God.
And she's married to the drummer.
And Taylor Swift's married to the other one, or was dating the other one at the time.
Oh, no shit? I didn't know that. Okay.
Yeah, that's why the whole beef between Taylor and Charli people thought was happening, which like did not happen whatsoever.
Was it the singer? Because I read something where Charli didn't get along with the singer of the 1975, and like he didn't come to her and George Daniel, the most boring name in the world, didn't go to their wedding, and supposedly there's like beef for that. I don't know. It's all like stupid gossip shit. And there's even literally a song that talks about like all the fake superficial people that just talk shit behind people's backs. Like literally exactly what fans and the media does. She fucking talks about on several of these songs. But
yeah, no,
but
it's just
anyway.
I think the 1975 is just such a fucking boring ass fucking band.
I agree. I think they're really. What's the other band? Death from 1970? Is it?
Whoa.
Death from 1978?
DFA 1979.
Is it 1979? Okay, yeah. Skip's gonna get so mad. He's gonna get so pissed.
Don't you fucking dare confuse
fucking
1975 with Death from
I
Above.
love that band so much.
1979.
I love this band so much, and we talk about this band all the time, and they're just the greatest band ever.
It is funny though
Which
that
they're
like even like Skip and I both really like that band. You still have not listened to it, and that's what
I've listened to them.
No, you haven't.
I have.
You're again. This is like the title fight thing. I know you're fucking lying,
dude. Fuck off.
Because there's no way that anybody
Bullshit.
like
and
who
I
enjoys
still don't even like Title Fight.
Anybody that like enjoys music on a level that we are at, that you like just don't like. It's just because you haven't listened to it.
No bullshit.
And that's okay.
Fuck you.
Bullshit. Just listen to it.
I listened to Title Fight 15 years ago.
Oh, here we go again,
dude. I swear to God, during the Tumblr days,
I'm gonna die on this hill.
On the fucking Tumblr days, that band was so popular. Like on my feed, I listened to. I really tried. I downloaded the record.
No, you didn't.
Yes, I did. I fucking downloaded that shit.
It's okay. You do.
It's
okay
I literally
not to
have it. If I plug in my hard drive right now, I have it on my hard drive.
Plug it in.
I swear to you.
Not
I have
right
it on my
now,
hard
but
drive
plug
right
it
now.
in probably tomorrow and then show me. Text me a picture.
I have it on my hard drive. Yeah, I will. I have it on my fucking hard drive. I listened to it back then. I swear to you, I did. I didn't like it. And then even when this whole thing where you're like, oh, I fucking love Title Fight, blah blah blah. I'm like, okay, I'll go back and listen to it. Maybe I was wrong. I was probably wrong. But it just there's nothing about it that really interests me. I don't care about Title Fight.
The hardcore.
There are just better. There's
the
better
hardcore
East
punk
Coast
aspect of it boring.
There's
the shoegaze aspect of it boring.
Yeah, I don't care. I don't care about Title Fight. I think they're really boring.
Yeah, okay.
They're just really fucking boring.
I think you just have horrible, bad, awful taste in music.
Get the fuck out of here.
I think like for somebody who listens to a lot of music, I think your musical taste is pretty bad. Like it's not good.
You're so stupid.
It really is. Like I'm not. Like I'm laughing when I say that because it's so comical, but it's not very. It's very choice.
As other people say who listen to this pod, I love seeing the comments saying Tyler has such shit taste in music.
Dude, the worst. Like, it's the worst. Like you're like you're a broken clock's right twice a day type of thing, right? Like you do have some decent taste in music. You do have some things that like, oh yeah, he's right. That is actually really good. I should give them a fair shot. But for the most part, it's just it's mud. It's mud.
There's this dude Cody who comments like almost every week on our Spotify, and just saying I love hearing Tyler's shit takes every week on things because they're just so bad.
And it's every week, right? It's like every week. It's every week. There's something.
Like a couple weeks ago, there was something where he agreed with me, but not with you. I think he was kind of mad about that, but I don't remember what it was.
Broken clocks, right? Twice a day. That's okay.
That's the way she goes. We got a lot of hate recently on our Peter Tosh episode from like 3 years ago, too, by the way.
What we get hate on?
Just because we're white people.
That's fucking dumb.
And we don't understand.
Don't understand.
Yeah,
I gave it like a perfect 3.
We got a couple comments. I know. We got a couple of comments saying we don't know what the fuck we're talking about because we're white, and that it was disrespectful that we called some song really stupid. Some cover song he did. I don't even remember because it was so long ago. But some cover song he did, they said that we were like disrespectful. I don't know what the fuck we're talking about because we're white. It's like, dude, shut the fuck up, man.
These
like,
guys.
Like we both gave that Tosh record. Like, yeah, we both gave it a perfect 3. Like, fuck off, man.
That's interesting. I'd like to go back and read that one and see what that guy's complaining about.
Stupid as shit.
But yeah, in the 1975, I know you've never listened to that band, so that's why you always say, "Oh, it's kind of whatever, it's so boring." That's all right.
I never said that. Anyway, we've gotten so off topic. It doesn't even.
When you have shit takes, then you get these little rants. You get little rants and raves.
Little ranty rants. All right, so I have 15 bangers on here. Like I said, I didn't rank the bonus songs. I didn't rank the remixes.
Some of the bonus songs are better than the original tracks, though.
That's true.
I shouldn't say one. Some of the remixes are better than what? Not just one. There's a bunch of them.
No, I think okay, but I didn't rank them, so it doesn't matter anyway.
I didn't rank any of them.
Okay, okay, fine, whatever. Well, you didn't rank any of these. Like you don't have a top 5.
Then I have a top 0 now.
You're the worst. So what's your favorite song off this record?
Are we done with Rewind? Are we just gonna brush over the song that I thought was boring as fuck, and I don't want to? That's the second worst. That's my second least favorite song from both of the records.
So once again, this is my 4B, you're just stupid for making it so low. But I love the kind of like monotone drawl that she has when she sings sings the chorus. I just like it. I think the beat's solid. I think it's kind of this like kind of hip hop kind of way of singing during the verses. I think it's a really solid song. I think it's catchy as hell. I don't care what you say.
It's fine.
Catchy as hell.
This song should have just been like a minute and a half, and it should have just been like a transition between two better songs, because this is like the definition of filler.
Well,
I don't make the
I will
rules.
say it's kind of a throwback to her older stuff, but in the best possible way, like earlier stuff. I would say like even like Sucker kind of era. It's kind of a throwback to that, but better.
It really is like a throwback, because a lot of the stuff that she did in her early days was Brat, but just like so elementary. And this is that's what Rewind is. It's so elementary.
And lyrically, it's just about reminiscing about better times when she was younger and less insecure. That's really what it's about.
Some of these lyrics,
Just
I don't want to say they're dumb
cares?
because like they're whatevers, but some of them I was like, wow, are you really writing about this?
I know.
As a grown
I
like
think she's like 30, 31 now.
People shit on Taylor Swift for her last record for writing about breakups and heartache and shit like that when she's like almost 40. But like some of the shit Charli writes about, like, come on, dude.
Yeah. Wait, how old? Now I'm curious. How old is Charli XCX?
Well, she was 14 in 2008.
2008.
So she's not that much younger than us.
So she was born in 94. So what is that? 26 plus 5. It's 29.
Yeah.
She's really not that. Yeah, she's not old.
She's not
not young.
She's not that much younger than us.
Yeah, she's not. 10 years, but anyway, yeah, much. a little too old.
How old are we?
Oh, no, she's 33.
Yeah,
oh, wait,
dude,
she's 33.
Not. Yeah, because in 2004 we were.
I did that math completely wrong.
We were like 17.
Yeah.
She's 3 years
she
younger
put out
than
her first record. Wait, I thought. Oh, wait, she put out 14 in 2008. So I just assumed she was 14. So I assumed she was. She was 14.
That's what I also did that too.
Yeah. So the math. So when I did that math, she would be 26, but she was actually.
Yeah, she's 33. She's not that much younger than us.
Yeah, not that much younger.
She's not a whole generation younger than us, right? Like if she was like 25, that's a whole different generation. Like we're talking like the difference between like saying dude and saying like 6'7" all the fucking time.
All right, so let's get into, since we did Rewind, let's get into your number one, your 1B.
Von Dutch.
That's my number 3.
Yeah, Von Dutch my number 1.
What do you got?
I mean, it's my number 1 on this. If we're talking like the Brat sides.
Let's do the remixes, later.
But then like I also have Guess, which is a bonus song, which is not a remix.
That's true. It's not.
So I don't know where we want to go from here.
Okay, okay. Let's get into Von. Who cares? Let's get into Von Dutch.
Von Dutch, baby. Yeah, this is like the lead single from this. This reminds me so much of the Blah 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 song by Armin van Buuren. Trans like to the max. Yeah, I do know a lot of Armin van Buuren songs because I live with someone who listens to so much fucking Armin van Buuren, and I saw Armin van Buuren one time live at the Van Buren in Phoenix. But yeah, this is the first single, and I think it's a fucking absolute banger on its own, and one of the few remixes that I just don't think needed to be remixed. I think the OG here is better, and I think the remix of this one is just it's filler. It's whatever. But the video, man, is absolutely wild.
I love the video.
I love this video so much. This
is my favorite video.
Stupid.
Yeah,
like, what the fuck are you? And I don't even know what it's supposed to be. Like, I don't know if like we're the bad guy chasing her, or she's just being a bitch, like going through this fucking airport, wreaking havoc on everything. And there's a part too where she's like dancing on the plane, on the wing of the plane, and it's like all wet, and she's doing like a little sexy dance thing. That's how you sexy dance, like that. And she's like going backwards, and then she just stops and falls back, right? She stares at the camera and falls back. And for like a split second, like, whoa, damn. But then like it pans over to her, and she's just fell in like the baggage claim thing, the little cart thing. I was like, what is going on here? And at one point, she's like getting dragged by the street sweeper thing in the airport. Mm-hmm. And of course, she's like scantily, she's just dressed in like underwears and but then she like loses more and more clothing as it goes on. I don't know what's going on with it. I just thought it was amazing. I thought it was a cool fucking video.
Yeah, I thought it was a really cool video too because of just how chaotic it was. It was all like kind of like this. Not I don't want to say POV, but very handheld cam, like like found footage almost kind of feel to it with the big zooms, ins and outs, and then just quick cuts here and like so many.
She hits the
cuts.
camera multiple times, and again, I don't know if like we're. I don't know what it was supposed to be. I don't think it was supposed to be anything. I think it was just supposed to be.
I think it was supposed to be like a voyeur. I think like the camera person was supposed to be a voyeur, and her trying to escape that. I don't know. I really don't.
But then no one else notices the camera. No one else looks at the camera. No one else like offers assistance to her. No one else even like.
But that could also be like her insecurity.
There.
That could be like her insecurity, thinking everybody's watching her, but nobody's watching her. That's what a lot of like this record is about, is her own insecurities.
I mean, the song,
about her looks, about her song.
Lyrically, it's about her being paranoid about like people that are watching her. That's what she thinks.
Yeah,
but it's like, dude, duh. Like,
I know.
Duh. Of course, people are watching you, breathing down your neck. You have labels. You have your fucking parents. You have people that have invested money and time into you that want a return on that. You have your fans. You have your critics. Like, obviously, people are fucking watching you, idiot. It was a good video. And like right off the bat, too, I think she punches the camera or headbutts the camera and her nose starts bleeding.
Yeah, I think so.
And everything's very like softer blues, like an airport, softer blues, whites, and there's like blood on her nose. Like, damn, dude. It's pretty wild.
Good video.
It was a good video.
And the song itself, I love that kind of like that kind of swell in the beat. That it's almost like this like bassy alarm sound to it. I think just this, and that just kind of loops through the entire song, and it just the beat. It's a more up tempo kind of song, and it just drives the whole fucking time. I think the song's incredible.
I don't know like a lot about the different like subgenres. Like if we're talking about punk music and we can talk all these still subgenres, like, oh yeah, I know this is, but like as far as like EDM goes and like we're transfixed into house or jungle and drum and bass and like all these different differences. But like Armin van Buuren has a song that reminds you so much of this song. And that's just me thinking that because I've heard that one song like a couple times.
To the best of my knowledge, not according to Sloan, but as somebody else I used to know who was really into like EDM music and specifically, I don't remember what genre it was, but he said EDM music is only based off of the tempo of the song. So if it's within a certain tempo, it's this genre. If it's within this certain tempo, it's this genre, so on and so forth.
It's funny you say that, too,
is.
Because the other day we were at my store, at my shop, and then Sloan was playing something, and we couldn't figure out because on Discogs it didn't say, and on the record itself it didn't say if it was 33 or 45. And so we started it off at 33, and I think it sounded fine. And I was like, oh, this sounds like the shit you listen to. He's like, no, this is more like this, like Hard House or something. And then we put on 45, and I was like, oh, yeah, this is trance. And I was like, wait. So you tell me the only difference between the thing that you just said and trance is the speed. And then you saw like the hamster kind of go, and he's like,
oh, yeah.
Yeah, I think so. Kind of like how people always say, like if you turned off distortion entirely for like metal or black metal music, it's just fucking surf rock.
Yeah.
It's like that's funny, and that's probably true for most of EDM music.
And this is anyway. It doesn't matter.
Anyway.
Who cares? Von Dutch.
Dutch.
Let's move on to another song. So my 1B, my favorite song, "Sympathy Is a Knife."
I thought.
You
yeah,
probably
that's
hate
right.
this song.
No, that's like this is top 3 for sure.
Okay, so for me, I think this song is fucking massive. Yes, you have the intro, the verse. It's like she does kind of her own Charli thing, but then there's like this pause going into the chorus, and then it's massive. I don't want to say it explodes, and when I say massive, you expect like this big wall of sound, but it's not a wall of sound. It's just like I can't even explain. Like, massive is the only way I can explain this chorus. It's just this like industrial just sound that's just so big, and I fucking love this song. And the way she kind of like wails over that beat in the chorus, it's almost like a ballad kind of thing, but not. It's just incredible. I fucking love "Sympathy Is a Knife."
There's a lot of stuff. So like, we talked about how Charli. I don't know, dude. There's so many things I want to say in like one sentence. But Charli's massive right now. She's fucking on top of the world. She's huge. Yeah. Before she was even this big, she was already big. but she'd been writing songs for so many people for so many years, dating back to like 2012, 2013, 2014. She'd been writing like hit songs for people. She wrote an unreleased song with Gwen Stefani in 2017 that was supposed to be on some record, but it never got released. And it was kind of funny too because they never even met like in the studio. They only sent things and corresponded either to each other or through Benny Blanco. But when they finally...
Wait, isn't that dude married to... he's that weird dude that's married to that really cute actress.
How
and he's like super fucking ugly. He's super ugly. Like that was like the thing I've seen online. It's like he's super ugly, but he's married to that really cute actress. And it's like, how did you pull her?
Oh, Selena Gomez. Oh yeah,
Selena Gomez. Yeah. But he's like super ugly. It's like, how did you pull her?
I mean, I don't know if he's like super ugly. He looks like a...
Nah, he's pretty ugly.
He looks like a more generic Zach De La Roca. So... But yeah, she did a song with Gwen in 2017. It's called Hard to Love, unreleased. But Gwen was like, dude, I loved working with Charli. I love what she did. I loved what she did with this song, never released. But I think there's a lot of Gwen Stefani in this song. There's a lot of that, like kind of like drill, that pacing, and Sympathy for a Knife. There's a lot, except in the chorus. The chorus, I think, is kind of her own thing going into the dance world. But there's a lot of build. It doesn't really go anywhere, but that's not what the song calls for. But especially in that beginning part of Sympathies and Knife, there's a very much like a lot of Holla Back Girl and that shit. And there's a lot of Gwen Stefani and a lot of what Charli does. And I think that's great. I think she takes a lot from Gwen, and Gwen loves it.
She does.
Because she loves everybody. Well, she's perfect.
I mean, going back to the album Sucker, her album from 2014, whenever that was, that's very Gwen Stefani, even like later No Doubt sound to it. Just the kind of bounciness to those songs. And that's kind of what Sympathy is a Knife is too. Like it does have a very bouncy beat to it, but it has this massive chorus, which Gwen could always do really. She does massive choruses well. Like look at Hella Good. Like Hella Good is like the way she makes that chorus kind of soar and sound humongous is fucking incredible. And that's kind of what I feel Sympathy is a Knife is. I think
Charli's like a good like what do you call it, like a torchbearer, like bridging the gaps for people like us that normally would never do a podcast in Lana Del Rey. Like I don't give a fuck. Like even I don't know, even like Selena Gomez, even stuff that we do like and kind of grew up with. Because we've grown up with Selena Gomez, and I've watched her career kind of like go from one thing to the other.
Yeah, she's a little bit younger than us, but yeah, it's like.
But like we watched her on TV and stuff. I think we know her and whatever. But like we would never do a podcast and like we did one Taylor Swift, but that was we would never do one on like Lana Del Rey. I keep picking on Lana Del Rey for some reason.
I think she's so mid. As the kids say, she's so mid.
I think Sabrina Carpenter's so fucking mid. I think there's so many of them are so mid. I think Olivia Rodrigo is so fucking mid. But like she's so goddamn fun, right? She just is fun. Yeah. And because she went on stage with Weezer and there's songs together, I will forever just hold her just above mid. And I don't give a fuck.
She already got points.
Yeah, already got points. Like, those are lifetime points.
For doing what is it, Say It Ain't So?
She did Say It Ain't So and Buddy Holly. And it's just like that's cool to see like just people even that are younger than us, you know, connect with their heroes, like music wise. But I feel like Charli is something different. She's something bigger. And it's only on the Brat era because she didn't do this with any other record. But now in the Brat era, she's channeling that Gwen Stefani where Gwen can drop a song and everybody loves it. I don't give a fuck if you're a pop punker, if you're a hip hop kid, dude, everybody likes Gwen Stefani songs except for you and Gavin Rossdale. But that's it. Everybody else loves fucking Gwen Stefani songs. I feel like Charli is doing that with Brat. Like everybody loves these fucking songs. Everybody knows these songs.
I like Gwen Stefani a lot.
Okay, Gavin. How much did Gavin tell you to fucking do that?
I like Gavin. I like some of Gavin's songs too. I like some Bush songs. There's nothing wrong with liking some Bush songs. That's fine.
You're a schmuck.
It's fine,
dude. And then like, so we talked about Blondie. So Charli wrote a fucking dope song from Blondie's record, the Pollinator record, Gravity. Charli wrote the song. Then we talked about Iconopop. I guess we're already talking about songs that Charli wrote. She was already prolific, right? 2012, she wrote that Iconopop song. I love it. 2012, God, right?
That song's so good.
A decade before like we're doing a podcast on Charli XCX, she wrote her biggest fucking song. And like that was a song that she had written like with her boyfriend at the time, and there was like a throwaway song. And she's like, "Yeah, this kind of fucking sucks." Like whatever. And like her manager or somebody gave it to Iconopop, and they kind of tweaked it a little bit, and they're like, "Oh, dude, we love this song. Like, come be on it." And she's like, "Okay," and it's now Iconopop, and I love it. And like that's a song that like maybe I don't really know what that song is, but the moment you hear like, holy fuck, this song is not only do I know the song, but it's a beyond banger.
I know
it's like, a club fucking anthem.
I remember just going. I mean, we weren't. I mean, I wasn't really going to bars out that often at that time, but you know, I would hear it all. I would still hear it all the time, whether it was on the radio or if I would go to a restaurant or go to a bar. Like that song was massive back in the day.
Oh, it's so good.
Yeah.
But she also wrote the song "Senorita" by Shawn Mendes.
Did she really?
Do you know that song? You remember that song?
I do. I think that sounds familiar.
Yeah.
Or maybe I'm thinking of.
Are you thinking of Despacito?
I'm thinking of Despacito.
No,
yeah, that's Justin Bieber, right?
I don't know who sings Despacito. I don't think that's Justin Bieber.
I think it's Justin Bieber. Yeah. I think he was featured on that song at least.
I think Despacito is just like a generic Latin American pop song. But yeah, like if you heard Senorita, you probably recognize it. But yeah, she wrote that song too, or helped write that song.
I guess it wasn't. No, Despacito wasn't. It was Luis Fonsi featuring Daddy Yankee.
Dude, Daddy Yankee.
I just don't care about Daddy Yankee.
Fuck yeah.
But no, I do know Despacito.
Despacito. Remember that one guy on the TikToks or the YouTubes or whatever? And he goes, blah, 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 Despacito. That's how he would sing it in public. He would do like he was like just some like goofy looking like Jack Black white guy, and he would do like karaoke of Despacito, but he didn't speak Spanish, nor did he take the time to learn the lyrics because it's not in Spanish. So he go like Despacito, Despacito, and like everyone's like, "What the fuck are you doing?" But it was funny. I don't know. I didn't do justice. Okay. Anyway,
Sympathy is a Knife. Love the song.
Love the song. Love the video. Nope, all on there, dude. We're almost there. Sympathy is a Knife.
Sympathy is a Knife. Yes.
Do you like the remix?
I don't remember the remix.
Ariana Grande.
For it. Was it? Okay, yeah, I don't remember. I do have the record right here. I do have the record right here. The remix album right here. There we go. See that? Got it right here. But I haven't listened to it. Oh, I mean, I did listen to it on Spotify, but I haven't listened to my vinyl yet.
And what just like cool marketing too, right? So she releases Brat. And then before she releases Brat, she changes all of her album covers on Spotify and the like
streaming sites
to match like the aesthetic of Brat, like the singles and stuff like that. So the mono or just the one color. I don't know how you fucking do. You have to just look at it. I can't even. I don't know how to explain it. But that's cool. It's cool marketing. Yeah, boring artwork. It's just like the album cover and then like pink or blue or green or whatever the fuck it's supposed to be. But then she releases Brat. And then she says like, it's Brat, but it's got 3 tracks, so it's not Brat, but it still is kind of Brat. But then she releases like, the remixes. Well, it's Brat, but it's different, but it's also still Brat. And that's just that's how you explain shit, right? Like it doesn't make any fucking sense, but you listen to it like, oh yeah, I get that. And that's stupid as fuck. And that's how kids explain things. She's not a kid.
So let's get into this. I think the artwork is important because it was like a pop culture thing. But it was also fucking stupid because, so she hired some marketing agent or some some marketing agency, I guess, probably for a lot of money. And it took them 5 months.
Yes.
5 months to come up with this artwork, to find the right color, to find the right font, right sizing, to see if they want to stretch it. 5 months. Can you imagine how much one of these giant agencies cost daily to have 10 people probably figure this out? That is like it just makes me feel like how much of like money laundering or how much like fucked up stupid shit is being wasted but then you think like wasted on this.
You think like Hypnosis, right? Let's just think of like arguably one of the biggest conglomerates of album artwork of all time.
True.
And some of the shit they put out, like us not being artistically
it's very
inclined,
stupid too.
It's just like, wow, that's what you put out, bro? Like, really? But it becomes fucking iconic, and that's what you pay people for.
It's true.
Like, I don't give a fuck how much money I pay you as long as it comes out and it does something. And this did something. And like it shows the other, recycled artwork or whatever they put out. We're like, I don't want that one. That's stupid. I don't like that. The timeline, I guess. of the different Brat artworks. And then the last one that we get is this kind of like out of focus Brat.
Yeah.
Like, what is this?
It's 5 months. Come on, guys.
I'm not a good butt drawer.
Anyway, who cares? Let's get into another song. What else do you want to talk about here?
You fucking Porky Pig over here.
Butts.
360. 360, the opener. We got to talk about 360. Then we got to talk
Of course,
about.
that's my
we haven't
2B.
talked about Guess. We haven't talked about 360.
I know,
we haven't talked about
some good shit to talk
365
about.
because you're pissing me off with your fucking. I have my inhaler ready to go because I'm about to overdose on non-oxygen.
All right. So,
All right. Guess you'll die. Guess you'll die.
That's the way she goes. All right. So then let's get at 360. We're gonna talk about 360, the opener.
I mean, at some point, we're going to probably have to call this. I really want to get into Guess. I really want to get into 360 and 365 and Girl So Confusing. We got a lot of ground.
Okay,
we can't.
let's get
we
into
can't just be arguing over artwork and shit that we don't even care
exactly.
about. Really.
So, but you keep talking about it. So
and college
let's
basketball,
get into,
as if like you fucking like college basketball.
Into 360, the opener. What do you got on this one?
It's your favorite fucking sport, apparently. I like that she sandwiches her record with 360 and then 365. Right, two songs that are very, very similar that do something that's the same, but 365 ends a little bit more aggressive. This on 360, very chill, very kind of down tempo EDM song, very solid. She did a video for this one too. That one was pretty damn funny. I like this video a lot too.
With the beginning, with all the influencers, I don't know who they were.
Yeah, I don't either. But I think it's funny to have influencers, and I think it's funny that they did it that way because they all kind of making fun of themselves, and they were so the setting was like Charli's at a dinner, and she meets up with all her friends. Before she sings her song, all the influencers like, wait! I know you're here to sing your song, but we need to find like a new it girl, and they're all like talking about like who the it girl is, and they talk to this one girl, and they talk to another girl, and they're like, I don't know, like who should we pick? And the waiter comes in, just drop the food off, and they're like, how about her? And it was just like it was a whole meta thing, right? Like, why are influencers popular? I don't know. Just pick one. And like that was the whole thing right there. But then Charli did her song, and then the whole video followed Charli and then all the influencers just doing annoying kind of things. But everybody in the video like bent over backwards for it. Charli walked on the table, knocking over drinks, and a guy like laid on his hands and knees so she could walk on his back in high heels. And one guy like broke open a fucking wall, like a drywall, just so she could walk through it to the next part. And I thought it was really funny. I thought it was over the top because they were, I don't know, they're just making fun of themselves.
Of course, yeah.
And it was funny.
But it was fun. Yeah, it was a fun video.
Yeah, I didn't recognize any of them, and I don't really give a fuck to recognize influencers. I think influencers.
There was one that
I
recognized the name, like Chloe Savini. I don't know how to pronounce her last name. I recognized the name, but then I saw her in the video, and I saw other pictures, and I just know the name. The name sounds familiar.
I don't know. It's weird. It's weird because we grew up in an era where we idolized movie stars, musicians, and athletes, right?
Yes.
Now kids are growing up not doing that. They're not idolizing movie stars. Musicians, yeah, kind of still. Athletes, not really. But it's like YouTubers, and I think YouTubers are kind of just influencers too, right? Would you put YouTubers in influencers?
I would, yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Look at Mr. Beast. Like, I don't get it at all.
What?
He's like,
what?
I don't get Mr. Beast.
What are you
I
fucking
don't get it.
smoking? What are you talking about? What
don't
don't you
get
get?
it. I just
The guy
don't- I
makes
don't know.
exciting content. Like, what don't you get about exciting
I don't
content?
know. Does he? I don't know. What's exciting?
Okay,
I
all
don't
right.
know.
Well, okay, so okay.
Like,
let's
I guess
start.
I'm just kind of ignorant. I just don't know.
Okay, so
what's
you don't
exciting
get
about
it
his
because you
content? I don't
haven't
know.
watched his videos.
I guess I haven't watched enough.
Okay,
No, I
gotcha.
guess not.
You haven't watched his videos, therefore you don't get it.
I haven't watched
Gotcha.
enough, but okay, yeah.
I don't think you've ever watched any. Just like I don't think you've listened to Title Fight or DFA 1979. You have not watched any Mr. Beast videos. If you watched his
Okay.
videos, then you would get it. The guy from what's the Hot Ones, whatever that guy's name is, right?
Oh, the guy who like the interviewer.
The most boring dude on
Dude,
earth.
he's the worst. Yeah.
But I would rather meet him than Tom Cruise.
What? The guy from Hot
I
Ones?
would rather meet him than Tom
Wait,
Cruise.
The guy from Hot Ones?
Oh, you did.
Wait,
hear
what
me.
does that
Just
have to do
were
with
taken
Mr.
aback.
Beast?
I'm just saying, like influencers, right? We're in a different era
Oh,
of
okay, okay,
influencing.
okay.
We don't
Okay,
idolize movie stars anymore. I would rather meet that boring
You
ass
kind of
dude.
jumped a little there, but okay.
Well, you gotta keep up, kid. You gotta
Well, I mean,
keep up.
we were on the topic
I can't
of Mr.
wait
Beast,
around
and then
for
you. Jumped
you.
to the Hot Ones guy, but okay, continue.
They're both influencers on YouTube making videos, but that's
True,
all right.
they are. Okay.
But this is where we're at. This is where we're at. And so, like, yes, we don't know who these fucking influencers are, but it's just because we are now getting old. Ken Griffey Jr. doesn't make music videos, and that was my big influence growing up. Was Ken Griffey Jr. Who's he was my favorite baseball player. Still is my favorite baseball player, and David Eckstein.
Yeah, Michael Jordan too. Like
who's married?
doesn't
Well,
do
Michael
anything
Jordan's
now?
stupid. Fuck Michael Jordan. David Eckstein's married. David Eckstein's his wife is the voice of Ahsoka in the Clone Wars.
Ahsoka, yeah. I almost said Asaka because that makes
Forget
sense.
about it.
But you're right. Yes, play for the Anaheim Angels. Yes,
The world champion 2002 Anaheim Angels.
there you go. All right, so
Yeah.
360.
That's why it's funny.
Man, we're
I don't
just. I think we have so little to talk about musically on this record. that
But
we're
it's funny
jumping
because
around to-
we do like this record a lot, like a lot, like obnoxiously a lot.
I know. I listen to this record so goddamn probably once a week. I'll throw this record on, whether it's on vinyl or it's on Spotify. I listen to this record at least once a week.
Here's a
Since-
fun fact: every time I've played this record in store, I've sold a copy of it.
Nice.
It doesn't happen. It doesn't actually. It fucking rarely happens. Maybe like since we do in the pod, I've owned the store maybe 5 times total. But with Charli XCX, it's happened 3 times.
It's nice.
Primus, it happens a lot too. People are like, "Is this Primus?" Like, yeah. Like, do you have any Primus? Like, no, we don't. Just because like no one ever trades it in. But
Yeah, and I know you guys don't buy a lot of new records, so. But
Good.
that's
Yeah.
good.
So 360s, dude, this is a fucking banger of a song. 365, the closer, I think is the better of the two.
I wouldn't say it's. I don't know. Because I mean, 365 samples parts of 360, which makes sense because that was intentional to make the album kind of a loop. So
Yeah.
when you finish the record, it starts over, and it all kind of makes sense. Which I like that. I kind of
But
like
the
that.
remix
whole concept
365,
That's killer. It's killer.
it's the best.
I wouldn't say it's the best, but it's fucking killer.
It's the
I
second
think
best song.
I really need to. I only listened to the remix record twice this week, and I did buy it on vinyl because the first time I listened to it, I thought it was incredible, and it was so cheap. So I bought the remix too, because yeah, it's a different experience, and it's almost equally as good as the actual album itself.
I think the difference between the remix and the regular version is the regular version is like an album. It's you can listen to it like at the gym, like at home. You can listen to it at work, anywhere. Like it's fine. I think the remix version is a very specific sound. Like it has to be played loud. It has to be played when you're ready to, like when you're ready to get down. When you're ready to get down. And like I played mine loud on Friday night, and I was pretty tired because that was the big long Black Friday day. And I ended up staying up later than I wanted to because it got me. And when 365 hits, that's maybe the deepest, heaviest bass of any record, any song that she's ever done. It's just, God, it gets down in there. The boom, 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 like that thing. Oh, it's so good.
Oh, I dig it.
Yeah.
So yeah, 365 was my 5B. If we're throwing these into bangers. So there was another. I might say something stupid? Is that what another one you want to talk about?
Girl.
What was the other one?
And then Guess.
Oh, so Girl's So Confusing?
Yeah, Girl So Confusing.
Okay. So let's get into that. What do you got on this one?
Because I like that the song is good. It's a little. There's a lot of Daft Punk all throughout this whole record too, and like Daft Punk's a very specific kind of sound, like a very entry level kind of electronic sound for the people that don't listen to it. Like they're like, no, I've been going to EDC since before it was famous. Like, well, I haven't, dude. Therefore, I like Daft Punk. That kind of sound, and Charli slays it, kills it. But the remix. Dude, the remix is where it's fucking at. She got Lord on here. Dude, and Charli loves Lord. Like, she fucking idolizes Lord. Rightfully so. Lord's dope. I'm not a huge fan of her music, but, like...
The first record's good, though. Pure Heroine is pretty good.
She got some, like, really, really good fucking stuffs. And she's a great she's a great lyricist. She's a great singer. I think everything she does is really good, but I don't really like her music overall. But she gets Lord in here, and it slays, and they got like nothing but love and respect for each other, and it's just fucking dope to see like two artists that just like let loose, have a great time, and like this is up there with like No Doubt's Just a Girl as far as like chick empowerment kind of thing. Like this is up there with Just a Girl. Just like fuck it, dude, just own it, get in there, tell everybody, tell them what's up. And I liked it. It was cool. It was endearing.
It was, yeah, absolutely. And so the lyrically, it's like her talking about the music industry and how they want like people in the industry, they want the business, they want unlikely people to collaborate with each other, even if they're not compatible. They just want them to collaborate for to go viral on TikTok or Instagram, whatever. And this is kind of her criticism of that. But then a lot of people speculated before that, this is about Lorde because she had tried to work with Lorde before and it just never worked out. And then, eventually she did work with Lorde and it was on this song. So the irony of it was it was funny.
I think much like Tyler the Creator, where like if Tyler wants to work with somebody, he fucking writes them, he texts them, he fucking messages them.
We talked about it a couple weeks ago.
I want to work with you, dude. And like most of the time they don't respond or they say like, nah, it's not a good time. And like, whatever, right? You move on. I think there's a lot of that with Charli. I think Charli wants to work with people that she admires. And I think this is it. Like she wanted to work with Lorde for a long fucking time and she respected Lorde and she loved Lorde's music. But like, dude, she got her own shit going on, right? She's an entire corporation on her own. She can't just like stop what she's doing and take a week off or whatever. I always think they can. Like, why can't she just fucking do that? But what do I know? Scheduling and stuff like that. I was late for the podcast today because I had to do one thing. So what do I know? But it's cool.
To throw the trash out, yes.
Yeah, but it's cool to see like it's just cool to see this. And I think there's so much like gossip. There's so much chisme with Charli XCX, like with the Taylor Swift thing, with the Lorde beef, and there's never ever been a beef.
Yeah, I know.
Like no one's ever shit talked her, and she's never shit talked anyone else.
It's the media trying to like stir up headlines and all that shit.
Even
we saw with emo, with pop punk, like the whole rivalry between Blink-182 and Green Day, with Taking Back Sunday and Brand New.
Well, hold on there, dude. Those were different because there was a rivalry between Green Day and Blink-182.
But it was
we saw
more
through
of a
Trey
friendly,
Cool.
But it was more of a friendly rivalry.
Trey Cool took that very seriously.
Trey Cool's a cuck, so we know this.
And then with Taking Back Sunday and Brand New, there was a rivalry there, bro. There was. Yeah, but it wasn't as big and it didn't last as long. But there was one there.
Or like the Used and My Chemical Romance. There was never a rivalry.
Two bands no one cares about, so whatever. But yeah, with this is
literally going on tour this year or in 2026.
Yeah, who gives a fuck about both of those bands? But with this, like, it's non-existent. So much that like fans of Charli at her shows would say something like not fuck Taylor Swift, but something like that, like fuck Taylor Swift. And at her show, she's like, dude, y'all need to stop saying that. And like on her Instagram, she's like, you need to stop doing this shit. Like, just stop doing it. So
I like it. I dig that.
Charli's dope, dude.
It's all fake. Yeah, I like Charli a lot. She's fantastic.
I also read too today that the whole like Millie Bobby Brown and David Harbour thing wasn't real, like that.
What's that?
There was like a couple weeks ago, or maybe like a month ago, before the last season of Stranger Things dropped. There was a thing that said that Millie Bobby Brown filed a restraining order against David Harbour because he was just weird.
Hopper?
Yeah, Hopper.
What?
Yeah. And it was a big thing. And we talked about it in the group chat, but like, you don't have fun, so you probably didn't participate.
I don't have fun, no.
But like, I think that's a fake thing. I think that was all made up. I think that was all AI. I've been seeing different reports of it, and I can't see anybody now like reconfirming that. I could be wrong, but I only care about this because I'm watching Stranger Things. Otherwise, I would not give a fuck about this. But I just happen to be watching. We all happen to be watching Stranger Things.
Yeah, we are. Yeah.
All of us enjoying our time, obviously, except for one person.
Yeah. I've watched it. I've enjoyed it. I don't think it's very good, but I've still enjoyed watching
everyone's
it.
enjoying watching it and talking about it and giving theories, except for one person. We won't say any names.
I've talked about it. I have talked about it. I don't think it's very good, this new season.
I know, like this guy expected like fucking Scorsese to come on in here and direct Stranger Things and for it to be fucking good. And he's mad when it's like, it's fine. That's hilarious. You're a funny guy. You should do stand-up comedy.
This fucking guy, the worst. But we all have to admit, Stranger Things after the second season has been pretty bad.
Stranger Things after the
Pretty
first
bad.
season has been pretty bad.
But the second season,
dude.
But the second season, you can excuse a lot of things. The first season was fucking fantastic.
The first season is absolutely amazing. It's unreal.
It mixes the best of nostalgia with good storytelling, great characters, great acting. Winona Ryder's fucking amazing in that first season. She's like the best part of that first season, Winona Ryder, and her relationship with Will and the way she like losing her son, fucking incredible in that first season. And then after that, it just gets worse and worse and worse. But the second one, it's like acceptable. Okay, you're getting more into like kind of goofier, more action kind of base.
It's just B-sides. It's
shit.
just season 1 B-sides.
But 3 and 4 suck. Those seasons
absolutely.
suck. And 5 is not very good.
I think season 5
fuck off.
Season 5 is the second best season. Are you all caught up?
I'm all caught up, yeah.
Yeah. Dude, it doesn't do it very well and doesn't do it as good as it could have done it, but it's like a fucking spy drama. Like there's so much cool spy shit going on with Hop and this is not about Charli XCX whatsoever, so.
We'll talk about this off the pod. But
we
anyway,
keep going forever. But we at least got to talk about Guess, dude. Guess is with fucking Billie Eilish.
Let's do it. Yeah.
This dude.
It's a great song. This almost broke my top 10 of like my favorite Charli songs.
This song is so fucking good.
Dude, the vocal melodies, the lines here are just so good. The way, just kind of the back and it's not even back and forth, but just the way they kind of deliver the lines here, and the beat itself is fucking incredible. It's catchy as hell. This song is great. Guess is great.
I mean, it's very much like Daft Punk, right? Like break it, beat it, down, and
Exactly,
beat it. So like they just use that template,
just like way more vulgar,
but
lyrically.
much like in the we talked about like the artwork versus the advertising. That's what this song is. It's not the artwork, it's the advertising. It's the fact that we got Billie Eilish, who's fucking huge. And I like Billie Eilish a lot. Like I love her a lot.
Yeah, I like her too. I think her first record's great. It's fantastic.
I think her first EP is great. I think her first record is great. I think her last record is fucking great. I think everything she does is really, really cool.
Yeah.
I think she's cool. I think she's a perfect pop star.
I agree. I totally agree.
As well as Charli XCX. So you put them together and you get this thing and you think like, oh, cool. Like it'll be a little risque. It'll be a little whatever. But like, no, it's like super aggressive. It's super sexual, but never crosses that line to where like it's uncomfortable, right? Like guessing the color of your underwear, it's different.
Close,
it's different than like WAP, right? Than like the
pull it to the side and let me like. Come on, that's pretty aggressive.
Oh, I want to try it, bite it, lick it.
I don't remember how that
something.
looks. I just remember like pull it to the side, let me stick it. I don't even know.
And then she says, Charlie likes boys, but she knows I'd hit it. Dude, it's just like, obviously this is all just.
And then the video, they're like fucking rolling around in like all the panties and shit.
It's just it's very much like shock value, right? And I think our entire culture is insanely desensitized.
I mean, look at the thong song 25 years ago. You know,
look at the thong song compared to like WAP, right? Like thong song versus WAP. Like WAP, like the Wet Ass Pussy song with Nicki Minaj and
it was Cardi B
and Megan Thee Stallion.
Yeah.
Like that's wild, dude. That's like, and it just from a perspective of like where we want to be as a society versus what is art versus like what is just like this is too much. I don't know.
Yeah, it just gets kind of like the shock value gets like, okay, we've seen this already. Like shock value can only go so far. It's like, okay, well, somebody did this before you, and it's just like I don't really care anymore. It becomes like I don't care anymore. That's what it is.
Yeah,
I mean that's why shock value.
That's why I like Lil' Kim a lot because Lil' Kim was talking about like when Jay-Z was saying like suck my dick and like Biggie was doing the same. Lil' Kim's like, well, lick my pussy, and it's like, well, everybody hated her for it. I was like,
she was doing this in 95, 96.
Yeah, and she was raunchy as fuck, and like she treated men the way men treated women at the time. And God, dude, she's so good. That hardcore record.
I mean, I respect Lil' Kim. I think she was way before her time in the context of like hip hop and shit and music. But damn, that record.
Do you remember I tried to put that on for you here, and we're like, yeah, nah.
Like we got like through two sides of it, and I'm like, let's move on. Because I mean, another thing with hip hop is that there's way too many skits.
Yeah.
And there's so many skits on that fucking Little Kim record. But anyway,
There's too many skips,
Charli
too.
XCX.
I'll agree with you on that one, too.
Charli XCX.
One's already too many skips.
Do you still have that Little Kim record?
Of course.
I know what you did there. That was good.
He'll like it. But yeah, guess that's my favorite song from both of these things. I think it's more about the marketing than it is the song, but I don't care.
I don't care.
Dude.
I love it.
I didn't put that on. I didn't. Normally when we do these things, I will put like
Yeah.
anything she's ever done, I will put on the playlist. But that's just one that's just not fair, dude. Because that is her, like anything, like if we talk about anything Charlie's ever touched, that's the best thing she's ever touched.
Yeah. The I Love It song
Yeah.
is by far the best thing she's ever done. Yeah. I agree.
I don't make
I
the
agree.
rules.
Dude, I know you
I know
don't.
you don't.
So guess. Yeah, no, this is a great song. And Billy on it was really cool too. It just makes sense, like the two giant pop stars of the time, they collaborated on a song and they put out a video for it. It's going to make a shit ton of money. It's going to sell a lot of records, a lot of streams. I get it. It makes sense. It makes total fucking sense.
Yeah, it's
Even if
very
they
much.
hated each other.
It's very
Even if
much
they hated
like
each other.
it's and like yeah, exactly. And it's very much of like when JT and Janet did like the Super Bowl halftime show, right? Like, who gives a fuck right now? Like nobody really cares about this that much. But then what happened at that Super Bowl halftime show that we still talk about today? That people, the reason why Super Bowl is like now on a delay is because of the infamous nipple incident. And it's like, damn, dude, it's all about the marketing versus the material, the brand, right? Like marketing is where it's at. That nip slip, that's marketing. And it wasn't a nip slip because she had a little fucking thing.
Boob.
But it wasn't
boob slip though.
A nip slip is like where like, oh fuck, my top came down and my boob hangs out. She had like a thing over her nipple, right? Like the little sun, whatever that fucking thing was.
Yeah.
Like that was a pre-planned nip slip. Like we all fucking knew it.
Speaking of that, remember Little Kim went to the VMAs in like 98 or 99?
Yeah, of course.
And she was with not Whitney Houston, what from the Supremes? What is her fucking name?
Diana Ross.
Diana Ross. She came up with Diana Ross on the red carpet, and she was wearing that fucking dress, and one whole boob.
Yep.
Just one whole boob was just sticking out with a pasty on it.
But it had the little, the little pasty.
Yeah,
of
the
course.
little pasty on the nipple.
Fucking course. She was like, honestly, like Lil' Kim was truly like like Maya, Lil' Kim, like Sandra Bullock. These were like true firsts for me.
Dude, your Sandra Bullock thing is so crazy. Like you're the only person I've ever known in my whole life that just has this like fascination with Sandra Bullock.
Dude, Sandra Bullock and fucking Speed, like that's the bee's knees right there. Lil' Kim, I've been told she got a lot of work done, which whatever. And then like Maya in the Ghetto Superstar video.
Great, yeah, I know. She's
forget about
beautiful.
it. Forget about it.
Good about it. All right. So guess, great song. So let's wrap this up. Give our final thoughts on this record, and then rate it based off of our world famous 3-point rating system, where 3 is a perfect album, 2 is a good album you're going to continue to listen to, 1 is a bad album but give it a shot, and 0 is the worst thing you've ever heard. What do you got? Go.
And it's pretty wild too. Like Charlie's like home life, like where her mom's Indian, and she's from Uganda, which always kick our ass in fucking soccer, the U.S. No, it's Ghana, not Uganda. Ghana always kicks our ass. Uganda, I don't think they have even fucking team. But anyway, they were like she was essentially kicked out of there during this like mass exodus, and she was given like 90 days to get the fuck out of the country, not just her house. And so she like immigrated to the UK, and it's just that's wild to me, right? Like, oh fuck, I see my mom and she has to start over, like literally from scratch. Like there was this thing that I read where she was like hiding money in toothpaste. Like they cut toothpaste and squirted all the toothpaste out, and then cleaned it a little bit and stuffed money in there, because they thought that like when they left Uganda, the federales would take their money, so they hid it. So and they came over to the UK. So it's just cool to see like Charli.
Was it Uganda though?
I'm pretty sure it was.
Was it Uganda? I felt like it was someplace else. Whatever, it doesn't matter.
That's racist.
I know what you're talking about because I read it too. But yeah, like how quickly they had to flee the country.
Like just gone. Like you're out of here fucking like 3 months, dude. You have 3 months. Like imagine like us, you're living right now, someone knocks on your door and says, hey dude, you have 3 months to get the fuck out of here. Like out of where? Like Anaheim? Orange County, California? No, the country. Like, what the fuck?
With
like,
no money and all that.
Like
kind of
whatever you take with you, it's gone. But then you have to worry that the federale is just going to take it anyway. But anyway, she comes over here, and then Charlie's like playing like underground clubs in the UK, right, in the area that she shouldn't be at, and like they're doing a lot of fucking drugs at this time because that's what kids do when they go to these fucking raves and they go to these clubs. They do a bunch of drugs. She's like 13, 12 at the time when she's first started doing it. But she really hit it hard. She's like 14, 15, so a little bit older. And you think, like, why the fuck would her parents do that? No, dude. Her parents were at the clubs. They watched her perform at these clubs. Like, they kept an eye on her. They made sure she was okay. Like, that's just so fucking rad, dude. Wild, cool parents. Not cool parents. I shouldn't say cool parents. Like, cool parents, man. Like I smoke pot with my parents. Supportive parents. Yeah. Fucking dope. So I want to give a huge shout out to her parents. I don't know their names. Never met them. Yeah.
So she was the child of nurse and flight attendant Shamira and entrepreneur and talent agent John Atchison. Entrepreneur and talent agent. Her mother was born into a Muslim family of Gujarati Indian descent in Uganda. So you're right. Yes. There you go. And then they moved to England after being expelled from the regime. And then her father is Scottish. So I'm curious if her dad was in Uganda because she was born in Cambridge. So that's in England. So she was born in Cambridge, but the way this is written on Wiki, at least, it sounds like they met in Uganda. The conception happened in Uganda, but then she gave birth in Cambridge. I don't know. Who knows? But the specifics, who cares?
That is kind of
anyway, she's mixed race, and obviously that has a lot to do with her upbringing and the whole identity kind of crisis of it all, and she's Indiana, she goes on the weekends to her Indian side of the family. Much different life than the white side of the family, and I get it. I mean, that must be tough on a lot of people growing up. So, yeah.
I mean, I don't think it's tough. I think people like to extrapolate a lot.
It's also relative. Yes,
it's relative for sure.
Yeah,
but I don't know. This record is if we put our lens on as what this is supposed to be, like what is this supposed to be? Like what is her thesis statement for this? Like 360 is her thesis statement. What is this record supposed to be? What is it trying to achieve? Who is this for? I think it achieves everything it sets out to do. I think the thesis of 360 and then the conclusion of 365, we start somewhere and we end in the same exact spot. How we get there kind of like meanders a little bit up and down, but it's all the same. Who is this for? Dude, it's for everyone. It's for everyone who has nostalgia for like EDM music, who like Tiesto was huge when we started going to Vegas. We never saw Tiesto in Vegas, but every time we went to Vegas, Tiesto had a residency. He was fucking massive. We know who Tiesto is, right?
Yeah,
like,
of course.
Of course we know who Tiesto is. Huge. I've never even seen a picture of what he looks like. I have no idea. Yeah, but I know all about Tiesto, right? So like we do have nostalgia for this music. Charli like tapped into that. She says, "Okay, this is a very specific type of record that like our parents wouldn't like your mom, maybe your mom because she's a little more hip. But like my mom wouldn't like this shit. My dad for sure fucking wouldn't like this shit.
Your dad definitely wouldn't. Yeah.
So like this is a very specific thing. So when I give this record a perfect 3 out of 3, I need to like lay the groundwork for why I'm giving it a perfect 3 out of 3. This is not something that's meant for 100 years from now. This is a time and place, and the time and place is right now and right here. That's why this is a perfect 3 out of 3. Doesn't need to live on in posterity for ages and eons and millennia. Like, no, dude, fuck it. This is for right now. This is music for people who just want to have a good time tomorrow, this weekend, maybe next year. That's it.
I agree. So yeah, my final thoughts. I think this is just I think it's just a great pop record. I think she tapped into the nostalgia of like the late MySpace era of the late 2000s, early 2010s, like electro pop, like LMFAO. There's a lot of LMFAO on here, but also a shit ton of just Euro pop, Euro dance too, like all over records. But here especially, it's extremely bass heavy, but very hooky, very catchy. A lot of great loops, like just great production overall. I think this is like when it comes to like the production and overall sound of her record, this is the best thing she's ever put out, hands down. Who she worked with on this record, I thought they just did a fantastic job. And what did you rate this record based on
3 out of 3. Fucking 3 out of 3.
Perfect record.
This is truly a perfect record.
Yeah, I mean, I would also give this a perfect 3 out of 3. So 3 is a perfect album. 2 is a good album you're going to continue to listen to. 1's a bad album, but give it a shot. 0 is the worst thing I've ever heard. But yeah, 3 out of 3 record for me as well. I think this is just absolutely perfect in every way. Not a dud. There's no lull. There's no bad part of this record. Even like the kind of like little ballad thing where it's just like the distorted piano, synth piano, and her singing with the auto tune. Even that's just like endearing and it's lovely and it just makes sense in the context of the record. I think it's fantastic.
I think this record is unreal. Again, this is why this record was my record of the year, 2024. Even over Chromacopia, which I fucking loved Chromacopia so much. But even like the song that I don't like, Rewind, that's right smack dab in the middle of this record. That's like the kind of like, okay, let's catch our breath time before we get back into it and then eventually end on 365. It's sequenced perfectly. I think the order of these tracks, if you mix them up, like it's still good. But this is a front to back. This is truly a front to back record. Absolutely.
So 3 out of 3 from both of us. Do we have anything else on Charli XCX?
That's it. That's all, girl.
All right. Well, thank you all for listening. Go to Spotify, Apple Podcasts. Give us 5 stars. If you're watching on YouTube, smash that subscribe button. That's what the kids say. And next week we're coming back with something completely different from Charli XCX. Really like kind of the polar opposite of her and her music. But it'll be a good time. So thank you all for listening. And that's it. That's all.